Can I come in?
Yes.
Alright. My name's Dr. J, and you're Catherine, right?
Yes. Perfect.
Alright, tell me a little bit about what's been going on.
So, I play softball,
Okay.
right? And we had a game yesterday. I was playing in the outfield, and I'm assuming I must not have warmed up properly. I went to run, turn real quick for a fly ball, and I must have pulled some sort of muscle or something right here in my groin.
Okay.
And I guess I'm wondering what I should do to rehab it, or I don't know, get your opinion.
Perfect. Okay. Where is your pain primarily located? Can you kind of point to me where?
It's kind of like right here.
Okay.
And whenever I, stretch out
Okay.
to go anywhere, it'll hurt. Just everyday activities are fine, but just it's just when I run or if I turn too quickly.
Perfect. Okay. Is it like a sharp pain or a dull pain? What kind of pain?
I get a sharp pain.
Okay.
Yeah, just a real sudden.
Okay.
It doesn't last or anything, but just if I overstretch it, I get that sharp pain. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, what seems to alleviate the pain? Like, what makes the pain feel better?
I guess not overdoing it, but definitely like stretching out, making sure I warm it up.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll have like a heat pack on it. That'll help.
Alright.
But yeah, I've been trying to stretch it out just easily.
Alright. And what seems to make that pain worse?
Just those certain motions.
Okay, like when you plan and twist almost?
Right, yeah.
Okay. Have you injured that area before? Or is this first time?
First time.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple tests for you just to see if you've got a little bit of weakness in your hip joint.
Okay.
So when I place my hands on you, just push back on them. Alright. Push against my hands. Good. Push against my hands. Does that hurt a little bit?
I can feel it slightly.
Feel it twinge a little bit? Okay. Well, Catherine, I think you might have hyperextended your hip adductors. I think you'll be out of softball for a couple weeks, unfortunately, but hope you didn't have a big game coming up.
Right.
Alright.
That sucks.
What I would really recommend for you is just a lot of rest, ice and compression if you got an ice pack. If not, we can always provide you one as you're leaving. Just kind of elevate that leg for a couple weeks too. If you got a lazy boy recliner or nice lawn chair, just hang out in the yard.
Okay.
When you return to practice, just make sure it's going to be a couple weeks, but when you do go back, we'll have notes for you just to make sure you get everything loosened up. We'll provide some stretches that you can do before the game, just to make sure that hip adductor is nice and stretched out, because we don't want to tear that sucker,
Right. Yeah. That would not be good.
No. And if you feel like a clicking or a popping, to obviously stop you. That would provide like joint instability and all that. And when you return, if you feel like any kind of instability or pain, that sharp shooting pain, take a breather, go on the sidelines, just hang out there for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll get these notes printed out for you. We'll have the nurse send you on your way. All right.
All right.
Have a good day, Kevin.
Thank you.